Life has no purpose. The purpose is life. What is possible in the human experience? Harnessing the ability to protect and control prana, utilizing mind and enabling flow states of creative purpose in the mind to cultivate boundlessly in the faculties of the imagination? Yes, a sovereign king or queen you are, as your intuition is God. The relationships you have with everything is your life experience. As within, so without. Who do you listen to? Does most of your life experience consist of consumption, that is, to the external world? Do you spend any time practicing meditation, or in other words, quieting the external world and directing intentions to the internal world? As the spirit perpetually contemplates self, have you given time to listen to it? Surprisingly, to those who have not traveled the multiple dimensional planes of their collective existence with all that is, one will soon acknowledge it does not require special abilities, as the divine in all humans are collectively of a divine intelligence force that is our responsibility to protect and develop individually and together bring human consciousness collectively to deeper awareness. That is, with all people, with thoughts, with your habits, with your actions, with nature, with inanimate objects, with technology, with the plants, the animals, with your dreams, the breath you are taking this moment, with memories, with your silent whispers and words aloud, with all that you consume, with your emotions, with the mind, with God. Your relationships are everything. Money, your coffee cup, how you put your shoes on, everything. How you talk to yourself, how you talk to others. Now, here are some words to take into consideration when developing strategies to optimize healthy energy patterns, eliminating unwanted energy patterns that serve no purpose, transmuting energy patterns that are resourceful but are currently being misdirected, and internally tap the reservoir of prana effectively. Please take your time in this section to study carefully and review the notes as much as necessary. This is to utilize in your tool belt. Okay. Integrate a reductionist mentality when implementing solution to the energy patterns that are being focused on. That is, do not overcomplicate or overthink. Do not add multiple supplements to your routine. Do not expend your prana to anything out of your control. Separate from external stimuli serving no higher purpose. Eliminate consumption of processed foods as much as possible. Reduce entertainment through digital mediums to a minimum. The goal is to redirect the intention of will. That is, what we're being distracted by is taking our attention. Okay? So the goal is to redirect the intention of will, of prana, your life force, to a healthy mode of production. We must practice a deeper connection with our internal being, our life spirit, constantly in a state of self-contemplation. That's that inner voice. Now that we have respectfully quieted the external stimuli, the individual can practice attuning the senses to the internal universe, the spirit, God, all. Integration of this practice will strengthen the mental and astral planes, as the overstimulation which is now taken away is not negatively affecting vibrational patterning of the thought waveforms in the mind of the individual, allowing balance, equilibrium to exercise itself. And opposite of balance is disease or dis-ease. I would like to make a special note here to suggest to the reader something to remember. That is, one does not have to be in complete silence to access communication with the inner planes. And you will, as you practice meditation or expanding the infinite creative process within, that there's always sound. It's just finding the sound in the silence. Okay, that is, one does not have to be in complete silence to access communication with the inner planes, realms, dimensions. This harnessing power is within and certainly available as long as the individual is in commune with the internal life spirit. It is also important to note a key word is balance, as one can be subconsciously, unknowingly manipulated and disrupted by controlled radio, light, sound, and other electromagnetic frequencies in their environment. Okay. Once practiced and comfortable, the individual can better understand the elusive powers of distraction and the utility of harnessing higher thought frequencies and cultivating faculties of their own inner creative God essence. At this time, we will reflect as much as necessary the relationships with all that we do, which is the life experience, which is the paragraph earlier. And for you, for the readers, you can get a pen and a piece of paper and write down, maybe add to the ones that I suggested in this material and add the ones that you participate in every day. These are rituals. There's no different than a ritual for a religion, or a ritual for how you put your shoes on. It's all routine. It's rooted in your energy pattern, rooted in your muscle memory. The more that you do it, and it strengthens that habit. It cannot be explained enough, the importance of this section. Please give direct intention to your feelings and emotions as deeply as necessary and be one with all that is. That's just to embrace both sides of you, your light and your dark, okay? Acknowledge both and embrace it and let it congeal and find a balancing point and breathe. Please give direct intention to your feelings and emotions as deeply as necessary and be one with all that is. Certainly, this can be a stopping point for some as it can lead to discomfort. However, I strongly suggest you to stick with the course and without force, allow yourself to feel. And once you breathe, people who have expressions of their art, maybe you're baking something, maybe you're a painter, maybe you produce music, maybe you're a writer, maybe you like to be with nature and study the plants, maybe you like to study, coding for computers, whatever it is that inspires you and sparks the fire inside, carry on. Okay, expand from that. And remember, this is about balance. That's why embracing the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the evil and goodness is important. We all have a piece of all of this within us. This full embrace with oneself enables amplification of electromagnetic communications with the chakra system, including the heart, which we will dive into further detail later on. The flow of chi or ki, prana, life force, can now begin to be redirected at the agency of the individual. And this is just conscious. Your awareness of it is now heightened. We will study these miraculous systems and how to take control of the currents of our thought waveforms and biological systems. This section will provide detailed information to reprogram the subconscious mind. At your will. This is at your will, with your intention, not allowing external influences and distractions to program or suggest make impressions on the subconscious without your awareness. The energy patterns of habits that are keeping the individual in lower vibrational states of being, which are thoughts and emotions, can and must be broken to allow one to harness the sacred fire, the Godhead energy inside of us all. We're all working to maintain that 98.6 degree Fahrenheit homeostasis, right? There's a fire inside of us all, a spark from the divine. Furthermore, please note that the creative process of the individual in its purest and immaterial form is ever present in the perpetual self-contemplation of the life spirit that is infinite, it's boundless, it's everywhere. That is the sacred fire, the soul fragmented and fractal of the omniscient oversoul, of which each and every vibrational waveform of existence is inextricably interwoven with one another. God, the All. We have reviewed some important notes to consider as we step from the outer edges of the forest and begin traversing deeper wilderness. This course is not designed to change your mind. It is designed for you to harness power of mind and traverse the highest planes of thought and astral planes of potential energies at your will, and explore the perpetual creative process of the spirit. The next chapter, Harnessing Power of the Mind, will bring to attention the importance of perception, how to neutralize and balance perception, and understand non-polarization in spirit and mind. The inner world is but a direct reflection of the outer world. As above, so below. Peace, everyone. Thanks for stopping by again today. I hope that you gathered something great out of this presentation and that you come back. This is going to end the presentation for today, and I will pick back up at chapter 2. I'm going right into it in this video, in this free expansion course, and I really appreciate any of the comments that I've and any of the suggestions that I've received thus far. I will continue to be working to improve this course and lesson plan, and I have another book that I will be publishing and carrying into these presentations as well in the near distant future. I'm still doing some revisions and wanting to touch up on some things. I wrote this quite some time ago, so I'm brushing up some things, and I will bring it into this channel and will be on this playlist. I hope you got something out of this today. If so, please leave a like or share this with somebody that this may assist. Be resourceful to, or sub to the channel. I have multiple different playlists on this channel, and I will do and share as much as I possibly can to assist anybody that I can. So again, this is Peaks and Valleys, a manuscript that I published back in November 2024, and if you're interested, the links will be in the description below. I really appreciate you guys coming by to give it a listen, and everybody, please have a pleasant rest of your week, and please reach out with any concerns as well. All the best, please take care, and much love. Peace.